I would like...
Every fucking time you need to give me a bit of notice.
And you get now sing.
It must have been cold there in my shadow.
What the fuck is this?
To never have sunlight on your face.
Maybe if you sang tune, I'd know. What is it?
You were content to let me shine. That's your way. Come on, Ev.
Right, no.
You always walk.
Like I'm letting her go on because I don't know what it is, but enough.
You do.
Welcome. What?
Did you ever know that you're my hero? Boom, 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 boom. You're everything I would like to be.
know.
Enough.
Okay. Enough. No, I love that song, but you just fucking mauled it. You actually made tatters of that song.
Am I okay?
No, you're fringing bits. If we were going to talk about the extensions, I would have liked to blow dry them. They look shite.
No, honestly, I'm like a.
How's your new fringe?
I'm like a cat dragged through a fucking bush backwards.
Everybody, welcome to episode
37.
37
of Organised Chaos.
37 in heaven.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're live.
We're 37.
Yeah, but we're not.
Oh, yeah.
We're not in heaven.
Yeah, episode 37.
Yeah.
And that was my rendition of Wings Beneath My Wind. No,
You
Wind
are the
Beneath My Wings.
wind beneath my
wings.
Whose rendition were you singing? Barbara Streisand? Because it is her, isn't it?
No, it's
Barbara Streisand.
Bette Midler.
Oh.
Bette
They're
Midler.
not the same person.
No.
Barbara
I always
Streisand
think
and
Bette Midler is like a
They
fake
look-
person sometimes.
Bette Midler from
Mook.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
And who's
Remember when you remember.
Barbara Streisand.
Remember when you remember. Also, she
need
was
to
the
see a
original.
picture.
Barbara Streisand was the original A Star Is Born. Never seen it.
But Lady Gaga does it the most justice.
Well, we can't judge now. We haven't seen the original.
Supposedly we have.
I suppose we have seen the original.
No, I'm messing. Loads of people ever say, you've seen that before, haven't you? I'm like, no, I haven't.
Never.
I actually have to Google what Barbara Streisand looks like because I'm really confused about Bette Midler and Barbara being the same person vibe.
Bette Midler is
I know Bette,
Yeah.
yeah, but like I can't picture Barbara.
Peggy Mitchell.
Streisand.
No, what was her name? Barbara Windsor.
Jesus, Barbara looks awful.
Let's see.
Oh, holy God, it's
Oh yeah, Barbara, of course. Barb's.
like she's getting younger, but is she getting better?
Is she in Hocus Pocus
I'll
as well?
let you decide.
Is she in Hocus
No,
Pocus as well?
she's
No,
not.
no.
Have you seen Barbara Streisand, Mr. Producer?
Have I seen her?
Recently? No. By Jingos.
Bye.
You live
What'd
your
you say to me
true
today?
self.
Holy Sweet Saint Lucifer.
Holy St. Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barbara's not looking her best, but look, once she's happy, isn't that all that matters?
She looks happy. I'm delighted for her.
Does she look happy?
She needs to dissolve those fillers, but other than that,
If I'm honest, she looks a little bit like an Urukai from The Lord of the Rings. The,
stop.
the
You're
two towers.
awful.
No, honestly, Google.
No, let her live her life.
She's living her best life, Queen.
Yeah.
But anyway, how are you?
Great, thanks so
Episode
much.
37, who would have thought?
Yeah, it feels like forever ago that we sat down and had a.
Yeah, it was a full week ago we
Was it
seen
actually?
each other. Like, I haven't seen you since last Tuesday.
Yeah, it works though, doesn't it?
Oh, works. It really works.
We're just busy.
You're terribly busy.
Terribly busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, great week.
And I missed you when I haven't seen you.
You missed me terribly. Evelyn hugged me when she came in today,
Full week.
and I didn't know what to do. I was like, hiya.
And then you made me a pancake. So
Yeah, then I made you a pancake. Happy Shrove Tuesday, everyone.
Why do people call it Shrove Tuesday?
No, but I love saying Happy
If you're
Shrove
going to say
Tuesday.
Shrove Tuesday, you need to Google why it's called that.
Shrove Tuesday.
What are Shroves?
Pancakes.
Are they actually?
Yeah, Shrove.
I don't know.
Did you have any Shroves today?
Well, you just made me one. Thank you.
Yeah.
So much. Thank TYSM.
I really have perfected the pancake batter this year.
Yes.
Really happy with it.
All thanks to
You actually.
yours truly.
I really
Shrove Tuesday.
I didn't. I was looking up Shrove Tuesday.
Shroves actually are pancakes.
Yes. What did you think they were?
Like cloves or something.
No.
Cloves and
Shrove
shroves,
Tuesday.
like they sound the same, no?
But yeah, I know we said St. Bridget's Day was one of our favourite holidays, but
Every holiday's our favourite.
I think Shrove Tuesday trumps St. Bridget's Day.
No, pancake.
There, I said it.
Can we call it Pancake Tuesday?
Yeah.
Is that nationwide? Like, or sorry, worldwide?
Shrove Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
Like,
reckon so.
did the Americans have Pancake Tuesday?
Not sure.
Do they,
The
Mr.
Brits
Producer?
do.
The Brits do.
The Brits do, because I
Brits
seen
out.
David Beckham and the fam
Oh, really?
flip Brits out.
Brits
Flipping panners.
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of them were calling it Pancake Day. They're
Yeah.
like, Happy Pancake Day?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like, if you're going to say that, it's Happy Pancake Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know?
Not Pancake Day.
No.
You have to say Tuesday.
And tomorrow's what? Ash Wednesday.
No meat tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, same pancake chased all the
Frogs out of
the
Leitrim.
oil out of the Ireland. Yeah.
But well, keep it on the subject of pancakes. Talk me through your
My chest. Right, all right.
your what?
My chest.
Your
You were
chest.
going to call me pancake ditties.
Yeah. My goodness.
That would have been me on the subject of pancakes.
On
How are
the
your
subject of
ditties?
Pancake ditties. Let's talk pancake toppings or lack thereof, depending on what you're into.
So I live for just a butter pancake.
Like the one, like a butter fluffy pancake.
Yeah, would you?
Don't know now.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot about lemon and sugar. Like that's obviously a staple.
I like lemon on its own. I don't like lemon and sugar.
What's too bitter then? No,
I like it.
do you not like a bit of sweetness?
No.
No,
I love lemon on its own.
no.
Yeah, bit of sif on that. Lovely. That's all I used. When I was younger, all I used to have was lemon pancakes.
Lemon pancakes.
Yeah, so I
Would you ever
I
mix
used
the
to
lemon
go-
through?
It's only in the last probably 2 or 3 years that I've added like Nutella and strawberries and cream and stuff. Like that would be unheard of up until 2019.
That's what Dublin's done to us.
Yeah.
You know, getting
What did
notions
they call
about
it?
pancakes.
Urban sprawl.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, fuck.
We're getting
yeah.
notions about pancakes now.
Yeah.
You know,
Big notions heading us.
honest God, lemon
Yeah.
and sugar. We're rare on it. We should die with it.
Lemon.
You know, well for you, lemon.
Yeah, the little
See
sip.
them up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it literally like piss.
No, it's literally lemon juice. It's 100% lemon juice.
Is it 100% lemon juice?
I don't know.
How come?
It's like close- it's like
you
close
wouldn't.
enough.
I drink a hot lemon every morning, like a squeeze of fresh lemon.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want a good start to your day, get that hot lemon into you first thing in the morning. Hits the stomach. Really good for the digestive system and for keeping the vitamin C levels up.
Right, go on.
Yeah. So if you have a cold, get the lemons in. But I wouldn't be able to squeeze sif in there and drink it to be the same.
No,
No. I think they're different.
we must look. We will look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's definitely sweeter.
I would thought lemon was sweet because I had a taste of that just to see was it all right, and it's a bit like chemically, you know,
Yeah, maybe there's just
chemicals in it.
chemicals. And that plastic stuff definitely
The plastic doesn't
evaporates
help
into
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
It just don't feel like it's fresh lemon juice.
no.
But anyway, it's good for the pancakes.
Yeah.
I also enjoy a butter on its own and a butter and jam. That was all I had up until 2019. What are your toppings?
Then you got notions.
Then I got notions
Yeah.
and potions.
But I had an array today just to really test the
I thought you were
waters.
going to say I had an erection, but
That too.
I had an array today.
I had an array today, and the last one I had was lemon sugar, and it really hits the palate.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's a bit lackluster. Like, you know, when you're doing it, I'm like, I could be adding a lot more here, but again, that's what fucking urban sprawl does to you.
Yeah.
So, but then when it hits the back of the throat, it's like all my childhood's come rushing back to
Just
me.
when something hits the back of your throat, yeah. You're like that. Oh, yeah.
Delicious, like
Delish.
just that bitterness and sweetness.
Yeah.
But it's all in the pancake batter.
It is.
You know, it's all in the batter.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I haven't done a crepe
yeah.
per se.
And
I've done a pancake, like a thick pancake.
Yeah, I prefer a thick pancake.
Yeah. But yeah, had a great day. Had nothing but pancakes.
No, my pancakes, honestly. Pancakes breakfast.
Yeah. Well, I had an awful start to the day, as you know.
Ran out of water.
Well, it actually started last night, about 24 hours ago. Electricity outage in Kildare town.
Do you have some trauma?
I have PTSD. I know, I was driving home from work. No, it's one of the only
Driving
one.
home from work, swerved around a ladder.
Hopped over a bit of debris.
yeah.
And just one set of traffic lights was out. Didn't really think much of it. I was like, oh, this must be down. And the rest were grand, like. Turned into the car park, getting out of the car, and then all the lights in the car park went, except for obviously the emergency lighting. I was like, okay.
Like right at the time you drove in.
Yeah, like just when I was getting out of my car.
Did you think you were going to get robbed and beaten? No.
I could hear like, you know when you can hear like alarms starting to go off, you're like, oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Walked over to the door, fob system.
Sorry, no.
Go on.
Do you know what happens when the electricity goes in our house?
Well,
The automatic D-bot Hoover goes off, like it starts to working.
Why?
Because it's like, no electricity, right, I must be out of my house. Do you know when he's in his house, he's getting charged.
yeah.
No electricity, right.
So he
better
just like,
start
beep,
hoovering.
beep, beep. He just reverses
No,
out and
honest
starts
to
nipping
God.
about the piss.
He just be like that. And I'm like, is there something on fire? Like, you don't know what it is. It's just D-bot.
Yeah, well, there wasn't a gig out of this. I got into the apartment anyways, and not a blitz in electricity.
Not a
I'm
blitz.
walking around like blind. Now, the wind, like
Surely you had the iPhone.
had the iPhone out, but it was on.
Like getting up, obviously the elevator's gone.
Oh, all gone.
The lift, like.
Yeah. And
So
I
you're
had 2
up
bags
the
of shopping.
stairs.
The one fucking day, 2 bags of shopping.
Of all the days.
Of all the
Did
bloody
you have
days.
the flashlight on the phone, or could you even take the phone out of the pocket?
No, there's emergency lighting in all the common areas.
Okay, yeah.
It's just when I got in here, unfortunately, I haven't installed my emergency
Do you
lighting
know what
yet.
else is in the common areas?
What?
Fucking pure weed corners, and I walk up that stairs. Like someone is out having pure weed corners.
An absolute ball of a time.
They're having a right old time.
Yeah, hot box in the place.
Like the
Love
stink of it. It's
think
like fucking Buffalo Soldier out there, like, isn't it?
Just walk into a plume of smoke.
It's like walking into Amsterdam,
Yeah.
red light district.
Please God, no.
Please God.
But got home, not a gig. And I'm like, oh, what about my fridge? You know?
Oh, you're terrible out, and I wouldn't even think about that. I'd be straight to bed. I'm like, right, lights out.
You
Bye.
would have walked straight in, went straight into bed, wouldn't you? Of
course.
No, I'm nipping about. I'm like, right, what can I do? What do I need to do? The candles on, look
What
for a
would you be
torch.
worried about though? Like,
I know. I'd say the electricity was gone for all of 7 minutes, I'd say.
okay.
It just came back on. It just came back on randomly. I was like, oh, brilliant. And it stayed on. And now the whole of Kildare was gone. The village was out. Aldi was out. I was out in the balcony.
And you think you have issues? Imagine Aldi's freezers.
I know.
They have generators though.
Yes. But I was looking out, I could see everything was gone. So I was like, right, it's not just me. Tick one.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until when the electrics came back on, I noticed that the cold tap in the kitchen was gone. Every other tap, every other shower, every toilet, fine.
And everyone knows what that means.
The mains.
The mains is gone, lads. You're fucked.
Obviously, this is late in the evening, so I didn't have a chance to knock into anyone to see, listen, is your water gone as well? So I thought maybe I had an airlock. So I'm all procedures and policies and everything, trying to get
Do you
these
be
taps
Googling
working.
Or do you just know?
Well, I knew the airlock
thing.
thing.
Commonplace.
Common knowledge, yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
And I had the tap off and everything, screwdrivers and everything out. I can't, and then I'd be like, no, listen, there's nothing I can do. You know me.
Yeah.
I'd try one or two things. I'm like, no, like it's not working. There's nothing I can do. I'm not a plumber. I'll sit down. I cannot. If I say sit for 3 minutes, it's like, no, I'll have to try again. Up. I must have taken the tap apart 3 or 4 times.
What? To try to get the water running?
Just to see, is there anything
You
I was
couldn't just
missing?
leave it sitting?
No, I couldn't. I'd have to try everything, exhaust every avenue. Screwdrivers. If I had spanners, I would have been using them. All I had was a screwdriver though.
You're a triple dose.
And I'm taking taps off and trying this and trying that, not a gig. But it was only the cold tap. So I was like, right, Grant, off to bed with me. Got up this morning then and came upstairs, checked it, not a gig. But still all the rest of them were fine. Into the shower. Electric shower. And scrub-a-dub-dub in the tub, you know. Wash.
Let me guess.
Washing the hair.
Shower gel first.
What?
Shower gel first.
Yes. We talked about this before.
No.
And then...
Let me guess. Socks before you dry your feet.
Oh, no. That gives me shivers.
Shivers.
Some
Some people put their socks on before their underwear though.
Like, no.
No.
Underwear first.
Nikki's first. Hey Google, Nikki's on.
Oh no, it's not Hey Google.
Alexa, Nikki's on.
No, she's going to start talking now.
No, she's not.
Is she not?
No.
But
She did. She went blue.
into the shower, shampoo, rinse.
Shampoo.
Excellent.
Shampoo.
Conditioner, soak, rinse. I'd say I'm 80% rinsed. And I hear the motor in the electric shower.
Fuck.
Water goes.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, what is going on? Got out every tap.
Got out, took the tiles up off the floor.
No, there was a dribble left in the cold tap. Got my hair rinsed.
Fuck.
Every tap, every fucking shower, the whole lot gone.
But you wouldn't have been happy till it was gone. You were running it flat out.
But sure, I didn't realise. So the mains was gone, and I'm after
You have a
draining out the
reserve
tank.
Yeah, that just happens.
No, it's not a reserve tank. It's just your water tank that you use.
Yeah.
But that one, yeah, it flows with the mains or whatever like that. Gone, and I'm like, fucking great. So I wait around. Don't go to work. I'm like, I'm not leaving here until I know more. Nobody here except for me. Until I know more, I'm not leaving these 4 walls. Eventually, I left work. I was like, right, ahead. And I bumped into some neighbours, and luckily everyone was in the same position. I was like, right again. That's all I need to hear is that
you
it's not
just
just
really
me.
thought it was just you.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder, is it just like, is it my fault? Is there an issue with my tank? Do I have a leak? Is, blah, blah, blah. So I had to go to work then, and I came back then this evening, and the mains was back on. Couldn't get the fucking hot taps going then. But I think we're back over running now. But,
Right.
So then I just fucking had pancakes.
So then it just fucking went
but
out.
when I tell you I've had a Pancake Tuesday, I've had a fucking Pancake Tuesday.
You've had a great day.
You know?
Yeah. But you know what? You know what you'll really never take for granted again?
Water. Yeah.
And electricity.
Honest to God.
Because there's people in this world, Bick, that don't have them.
I know.
Basic necessities.
And now there's a bit of discoloration, obviously, because you're only reconnected back up, and the amount of water you wait. Like, you have to run the taps, obviously.
Yeah, but come here.
From 5 to 10
Does
minutes.
that not freak you out that you would drink tap water and it comes out brown sometimes when it's the end of the tank? How dirty is your tank?
Well, like, I don't drink it when it's brown, though.
Doesn't matter. That shit's still in there.
Yeah, it's great. I've been
It's
drinking
just diluted.
It's been 30 years, still grand.
Oh, that shit to give you gallstones.
No, grand.
Grand.
What around?
How was your week now, other than the devastation of the electricity outage?
Great. Was working all week. Went to the match on Sunday.
Oh, you
Kildare
are.
Boo.
Let's discuss.
I am Kildare Boo's number one supporter.
You are, what do they call you?
Sunshine supporter.
A bandwagoner.
Well, I'm not a Sunshine supporter because every match I've been to, it's been fucking
raining.
pissing.
Yeah.
You know? But a great day now for Kildare on Sunday.
Yeah. Like,
The atmosphere
honestly,
was electric.
Was it?
Oh, electric.
Like, Secondits was really lifted.
Oh, proper.
Better
But
than the county final.
I went to the
Better than his Morfield Arts county final.
yeah, up there. Haven't been to a Morfield Arts county final in so long. It's been a few years, like.
No.
And that'd be the one match a year we go to.
You didn't go to one, in 2021.
2021.
Yeah, we were.
Oh no, I didn't go to that one.
Yeah.
But that wasn't. That was S.A.S. as a tie, wasn't it?
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Morfield were shite this year, yeah. They were bad. Yeah.
But yeah, great day out. Town was thronged.
Yeah.
As with the Kerry match, I went to the Kerry match as well. Another pisser of a day, but electric, sold out, like absolutely rammed.
New Bridge of Nowhere, guys.
New Bridge of Nowhere, and same with the Dublin match. Like
It was the
absolutely.
first time Kildare bet Dublin in 27 years
No, it's not
in a certain league or whatever.
in the league.
So they said. Like,
I don't know if
now,
that's
lads,
correct.
I was listening to, bear with me, I was listening to this.
27 years.
No, I was listening to this on TG Carr.
No,
That is
yeah.
Oscuelga.
Yeah.
And it took a little bit of, what do you call it?
Interpretation.
Yeah, like somewhere between blurred lines.
Yeah,
I heard.
I don't know how long.
What's
Fihe
27?
shocked.
No.
Fihe shocked.
Fihe Blaine shocked. Fihe. No, it wasn't, was it? Shock Blaine is the Fihe.
Shock Blaine is Fihe, yeah.
I don't know. 27 is what I heard.
27.
Maybe it was number 27 going off. The pitch. I think between the blurred lines, I heard it was 27 years since they've been betting this league or something. Or
I don't know how long the Allianz League is going. It's a new enough league, I'd say.
Is it?
Yeah.
So like less than 27 years old.
And like they've bet them plenty of times over the past 27 years as well. Like.
So like it's nothing to do with the All Ireland this league.
No, that's championship.
Yeah.
That's when the big boys come out, you know? That's the real.
So
this is just the league.
That's when they put the lads back on the bench and get the real players out.
Well, I don't know if Dublin has any real players left, to be honest.
Oh,
like they fielded their team. Like they had a lot of
team.
retirees and stuff. And recently,
how many did they do? How many?
they did 6 in a row,
Sam
didn't they?
Maguire, 6 in a row, is it?
6 in a row.
5 or 6 anyway.
Yeah, 6 in a
But
row.
it was a great
The
day.
pricks.
Electric.
Atmosphere.
Was there more Dublin or Kildare supporters?
There was. I would say it was fairly mixed. Like I remember, obviously the Kerry. Now I know they have an awful lot longer to travel. Yeah. But obviously there was a lot more Kildare people there for the Kerry match.
Oh right, yeah.
But like the Dublin match, like they're only down the road, it seemed fairly even. I reckon, even enough. Like, maybe a little bit more home advantage. But yeah, a lot of dubs around the town. Place to be thronged. It's great.
No,
it's great to see it.
Great for the town.
Especially the first match, which was the Kerry one. That was like a good few weeks ago.
Yes.
And like restrictions, were they lifted fully or I can't remember. It was kind of still.
So.
And like just to see so many people around Newbridge and like, you know, herds of people walking into the county grounds. Oh, just a great feeling, you know.
It's great buzz.
Up football.
Up football.
Yeah.
Up it.
So that was a great day on Sunday. But yeah, that was it. How was your week?
Oh, I had a gorgeous week.
Yeah, tell me all about it.
Jeez, you can't even remember what you did yesterday half
No,
the
honest to
time.
God.
Did I do anything this weekend? Probably not. Oh my goodness. Went to Bellator.
How was it?
Oh, each time it gets better.
Why Mr. Producer, did you go to Bellator?
Yeah, everyone keeps asking me. I didn't put any pictures up of him.
Did he go?
He did. He was there, live and kicking.
Really? I was sure
Yeah.
he wasn't there. I was like,
No.
he must have given...
He was neglected to
No,
the side.
honestly,
like,
but
we
like
were coming home in the
Sarah's
car.
picture is not a bit of you.
Yeah.
Glenn's pictures, not a bit of you.
No, come here
Like,
though.
No pictures.
Sarah running after Conor McGregor. For
I
a
love
picture.
it. I absolutely love it.
No, please, please, please.
And he's like, turn
plane
around,
camera around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, love Conor.
Delighted for her.
Love Con.
Do you?
No, love him.
He's like fucking.
She didn't even see him. Like, I am always on scared because I know all the UFC lads and I know like a lot of the MMA lads that I'd be looking around to see. There's always big boys at these Bellator yokes.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I think I've been at 4 MMA events before, and McGregor obviously wasn't fighting. Like, he was just there because all of his like comrades do be fighting. Like, and lo and behold,
He appears
over to my left, flashing camera. It was none other than Gingerbeard Photos, which is his photographer, and McGregor in a gorgeous matching tracksuit,
Great tracksuit
with a purple hat on, purple
Absolutely
peak cap,
strutting in.
and I was like, Sarah, there's Conor McGregor. Lads, the words were in our mouth. And she was gone like a hot snotty.
Yeah.
Like down to them barriers. And she was like, please, please, please. Of course he got a picture with her.
And did you stay up with her afters?
Yeah, sure, she didn't give me a minute to run with her.
Oh, stop.
I would have had to hurdle over seats. But lads, he's some size, he is.
No, you can see online he's some size.
Some size.
He's massive.
He's a chunk.
I don't know if he'd be able to move quick enough, like, you know.
Well, like, he obviously hasn't been moving much because he's still, I keep forgetting he's nursing that vicious break from his leg. So he hasn't been able to do cardio in months and years. Then I was like, why is he putting pictures up of himself doing tennis, playing tennis with D? And I was like, it's probably fairly, you know, low key, low movement.
No, I think he's back. He's back.
He says from April he's going to be able to spar, just boxing.
Yeah.
But he'll know more, when they say April, yeah. But like,
Yeah, I heard him, he was being interviewed with somebody there.
July return, like April, May, June, July.
That's what he said, but he said if he had April, May, June, that's 3 months. What did he say? I heard him say this one. He's like if I got in there in April, I'd probably be able to slap half the roster around anyways. Do you know what he goes on?
no, and you know what? We seen him doing the interviews at the side of like.
It could have been, he was actually wearing the grey tracksuit. It could have
I
been
know,
then.
it was right at the side of the cage, yeah. And you can see his, like, you can't even see him because there's loads of people, but you can see his fucking hands going like this. I'm bleeding, slapping him around, like, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, like even seeing him, you'd swear he was cornering every one of his, like, his fellow SBG lads.
Yeah.
Like, he is roaring at them, telling them what to do and what not to do. And I'm like, Conor, if you want to be a coach now, you know, step it up.
Yeah, no, can you imagine him?
Imagine.
He'd be jumping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all in all, great feckin' night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won? Who was on?
You wouldn't know them.
No.
But like a good few Irish boys actually won. Lee Hammond was the first on the main card, or the first on the prelims. It was like his second ever, I think, professional fight. He's a young lad up and coming that McGregor has trained with for a few years. How old is Lee Hammond? He's only about 19, is he? Young enough. But he had a great first round win.
First round win?
Yeah.
Very good.
And he was the first fight we're into. Lads, €120 or something for a ticket to the MMA Bellator, right?
€120 ticket.
That sounds like a lot. But you get to sit there with full entertainment from 6 p.m. in the evening till 11:30 at night.
€120 for a ticket.
You don't want to know how much we paid for the fucking UFC in London next week. Or
UFC, I'd nearly forgive it.
But Bellator's as big as UFC. Not as big, but like, it's a big, like, event.
That's fucking daylight robbery.
Now, and
though.
I mean, our seats are lit. Like, we've often paid 60 or 70 and we're up into bleachers. What did you pay for guard books?
87.50 or 90 quid. Twice.
Come here.
Yeah. Yeah,
And come here, it's an hour long.
No, it's longer than an hour.
But like, Bellator is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 6 hours of pure entertainment. You see, main card could have went on till 6 or till 12.
Yeah.
But there was loads of first round knockouts, so it was fast.
Quick enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Like even the last fight, Mr. VanZant, what's his name? Austin Vandervoort. He was 7-0, like undefeated. And he went in again against Mousasi, the middleweight champ, and sure, Mousasi made bits from the first round.
So now he's 7-1.
So he's 7-1.
Raging for him.
Yeah.
And did you see where they were today? I sent it to Ben.
Where?
He's mad about Paige VanZant.
Oh yeah, my little. Do you know Ben?
Yeah.
The big old cunt.
Big old campaign, yeah.
So Big Old Cunt Ben is mad about this girl from the UFC called Paige VanZant. So Paige VanZant used to be a UFC member, and she was like one of the first ever like UFC female fighters to be like gorgeous, like blonde hair, gorgeous eyes. She was the first one ever to actually fight, a real girly girl, first one ever to fight with implants. Like she got breast implants.
All right, okay.
Was she not? Who was? Oh, you're one. Oh, I was going to say the other girl. Rachel, yeah, I thought it was Rachel Ostovich. But she was one of the first anyway to fight. Probably the prettiest one to ever fight with a set of ditties on her. And like, because UFC is very male dominant, like fans wise, she is a star. Like, even though she's shite, like she
gets better around the place.
She
But
gets better.
She was good.
She's probably better at me, like, but she's
probably baby.
she's never won anything substantial,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fights or anything. But she goes out with this Bellator fighter now, and
And they're getting in the ring together.
The relationship is very much so social media driven. Like, they do a lot of kind of like naked shoots together, and like
goodness.
they're real. Like, he calls himself Mr. VanZant because he's not known as much as her. Like, she now is part of bare knuckle boxing. What's it called? BKFC. So she's just bare knuckle fighting now.
Jesus Christ.
She fought the other girl that she's
Like,
on about.
what's wrong with the
Rachel
fucking
Ostovich.
9 to 5? You know what I mean?
She fought Rachel. Who won? Rachel Ostovich won. She's only small, isn't she?
What's wrong with a 9 to 5?
What's wrong
Bare
with
knuckle fighting.
Honest to God.
Lads.
Lads, she makes more money off an Instagram post than we'd make in a year. Like,
Jesus.
she looks great.
Show 'em pretty for long. She keeps that up.
Honestly. Big
Big
old
old
Ben.
Big old cunt Ben.
Ben is mad about her.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad about her. The whole way up, he says, I wrote to Paige there today. And I said, did you, Ben? I wrote to Paige today on Instagram, as if he knows her page.
Yeah.
I said, what you say,
P.
Ben?
Next you'll be calling her P.
Yeah, honestly, PVZ. And he goes, she wrote up things to do for tourists in Dublin. Sure, told her to get a pint of black stuff. Like,
Christ.
real Irish. Like, he wrote to her while at Bellator. And what did he say?
Best luck, hon.
No, you and Tree Arena.
You and Trina
He
question
doesn't be
mark.
messing.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Dead. No trance in his arm. If you don't trance, you don't get.
How many followers does she have?
What are you going to say if she says yeah? Come here to me.
Come here.
Come here to me. What?
No.
How many followers does she have?
Galway today.
Millions.
Stop.
Millions of followers she has. But she'll respond to her, Ben.
Put up a thing on social media today.
Yeah.
Good morning, Galway. Good morning from Galway. And I sent it to Ben. Seen it already.
He does be stalking her, God love her.
If I wasn't working.
Go if it wasn't
No,
working.
our Ben does. He's a great,
she win?
vivid imagination. She didn't win, nor did her husband.
Oh, sorry, the husband
Yeah,
or the
he's in bare
boyfriend.
knuckle. She's in bare knuckle now. She doesn't put the gloves on.
She
Yeah.
did right.
But yeah, great night of events. Like,
Yeah.
honest to God, yeah, you need to come to one.
I went to one with you before.
Me and you.
Yeah, me, you, Glenn.
Was I there?
Me, you, Glenn. Yeah, me, you, Glenn. Mr. Producer.
Were you drinking?
We were drinking.
Well, where were we?
Yeah.
Did we have a good time?
Yeah, we did. Can't remember who was fighting.
Did we sing loads of songs?
Strad, your man.
Oh, Strab Animal.
Yeah, he got bet. And
Was Logie Bear fighting?
yes, that's
That's
what,
where we
yeah.
went. Yeah.
That's when we went.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
a few
watching
years ago.
Logie Bear fight because I love watching someone you actually know.
Yeah, a few years ago now. But
Yeah. Do you know sometimes I have Alzheimer's? Like, I wouldn't. Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
I wouldn't remember that. Like,
Would you not?
no.
You've been to a few though. They all probably just morph into one, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, Bellator, great night. Didn't do much then over the weekend, but I had a one of my first training events back in the Big Smoke yesterday.
Yeah.
We were doing like a trend focused cutting seminar, let's call it. And there's loads of like the trainers that I would have worked with like for years, like, but haven't seen them in 2 or 3 years. And they were all up there. And of course we were all sitting there waiting for the presentation to start. And when the guys goes, Evelyn, how's the podcast? No. Do you dread that day?
Yeah.
When people start knowing you're doing
But
a
did you
podcast?
know all these trainers and all your peers like listen to it or whatever?
No.
So what did
Like,
you
I
say?
do think when I'm in work, like I kind of do this podcast and we talk shit and I forget about it.
Oh well, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
how
I
it
want
goes.
to forget about it.
Like,
yeah.
we sit here, we chat shit, and then I feel like I have a hair on my face and I don't know where it is. Ugh. But yeah, we sit here, we chat shit, and then like, do you know, it's a different world when I go into work. I'm all profesh. You know?
Yeah.
But like,
Oh God.
my body shuddered.
What did you do? What did you do?
I was like, podcast. Podcast. I know. Do you know? Instantly, I thought I'd love to see Mickey squirm in a situation like this because these are guys from like, do you know, head office. Like, do you know, they're always they're not in the salons.
You won't see them the whole time.
No.
Yeah.
So I really didn't expect them to know.
Just really shows our reach, doesn't it?
It really shows our reach, right? So anyway, one of the guys goes, how's the podcast going? And then one of the women then was like, oh, do you do podcasts? And I was like,
No.
Kinda, yeah. And then one of the other lads, Michael, was like, actually, you came up on my TikTok. And I was like that. Oh, the bleeding sons of hell. I was like, right.
Oh, I'm squirming inside of me.
Yeah, I was like, is that Evelyn? It fucking is Evelyn. What is she doing? She's doing a fucking podcast. And he's like, I bleeding love to go on a pods. And I was like,
We'll have him
would
on.
you? And he goes, yeah, I'd love to do one. I said, would you come on ours? So I've scheduled us a new podcast.
I thought I was going to walk in there. I was like, Jesus Christ, what?
You're like, I want to put my fucking extensions in the straightener.
Yeah, what fucking doors are going
But
to come
yeah,
in?
I've recruited a few new guys for our podcast.
Brill. Can't wait
Yeah.
to talk all things hair.
Honesty, we're going to do Heard Behind the Chair.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That should be your new segment. Forget about Ev's events. Or
Forget about
anyways.
forget about Ev's events.
Heard Behind the Chair.
I'll give you a new Heard Behind the Chair this week.
Yeah.
So obviously, in the throes of the Irish releasing of restrictions, masks officially gone yesterday.
Gone. Goodbye.
And I mean every Sheila and Betty in the country for the last 2 years has sat there with that mask under their nose.
Under their nose.
Right? Saying, it's fucking terrible, isn't it?
Can't
mad,
breathe.
Mad to think we have to wear these masks.
Can't breathe.
Would you have ever thought in 2019 to be looking at ourselves with these masks on? Oh, it must be terrible wearing them all day, right? And them same Bettys and same Sheilas are walking in that door now with two masks, double masked. They're double masked. And I'm looking at them going, hi, how are you?
And are they wearing it correctly though?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they wouldn't go in anywhere that's not wearing a mask.
No, stop.
No, honestly.
Double masked.
No, double mask. Like,
Love a double mask.
they are the bitter end.
Double doorbell. Double doorbell.
They are the bitter end.
And they
Like,
can't wear it correctly for 2 years.
2 years can't wear it correctly and can't breathe and it's finding very hard.
Yeah, very hot.
Yeah.
Feel like
And sure, I wouldn't be
suffocating.
out of the house. I wouldn't need to be wearing this.
No, yeah.
I don't be in and out of the house. I wouldn't be spreading
Not
any
used
germs.
to it.
No, I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
No.
No, they can't get enough of it.
See, you be grand. You're wearing it all the day. Oh, I'm grand. I'm like
Oh,
12 hours.
I'm
Yeah,
grand.
thanks a mil.
I'm the exception, am I?
But
I'm the exception.
Yeah, no. God forbid people step into something new.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously we had, first off, people giving out about so-and-so's gone outside their 2K.
Yeah.
Then we went on
The
and we
400
had...
meters.
Yeah. Then we went out and we said, more than 2 people in that household, sharing households.
Yeah.
You know. Then we went on to, that fucker's not vaccinated.
Yeah.
You should be vaccinated. Not having a vaccination is like having AIDS and not telling anyone riding them. You know, heard that once. Honestly, heard behind the chair.
Her behind the chair. I hope you're not hearing these behind the chair. What do you be talking about in work?
Honestly, a woman told me one day that she thinks if people who aren't vaccinated don't tell everyone else around them that they're not vaccinated, it's like having AIDS and having sex with someone without protection.
And do you have to agree with them because
No,
like,
well, thank
they're
good.
clients?
I have to agree with them. Well, I just wouldn't, like, if someone's that stupid, you're not going to get in a conversation with them, are you?
You're just like, mm-hmm.
There is no rationalising.
What are we doing here? What are we doing today, Sheila? We're doing
no.
We're doing a
She'd be like,
boho.
it's like having AIDS and having sex with someone. You're dead right, hun. Your hair's gorgeous on
Yeah,
you.
give us a spin.
yeah. No, like, thank good Jesus for masks, because when people are talking that much shit, like,
I'm
I have
all
to
this.
I have to hide my laughter. I'd be like that.
My mouth's
Like,
all,
Yeah, rotten.
it's all weird now from
But
the
yeah,
mask.
then we were giving out about anti-fucking vaxxers, then fucking anti-maskers, and now, I don't know. They're on to,
Now they're double masking.
now they're double masking.
Insisting on double
You
masking.
know what? I love the journey.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has been a journey. And it's
been
not over yet.
No, but I love the journey of the women.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the women keep me laughing.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't give a shit who wears masks and who doesn't.
Yeah.
But just enjoy yourself, hun.
Yeah.
And don't comment
Do
on
you mean,
what
yeah.
anyone else is doing.
But by God, double mask.
By God, double mask, wear the marigolds, the lot. Yeah. Like, to be no one touching them trolleys and duns now without 2 gloves on.
No, God, no.
No.
Extra sanitizer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the day now when you're on work and people are stopping you to say, I love your podcast.
No, God, stuff. Ugh.
Well, what would you do? What would you have done now if you were me today?
Like, what can you do? Oh, yeah.
You said you were somewhere recently and people were saying it to you.
Yeah, like somebody has said it to me in work before. A few people have said it to me in work.
Have you?
Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, Grant. Like,
No, you don't
what's-
even give them any hop.
No, like, when do I give anyone any hop ever in my life at all? I don't even give you
no.
hop.
No, you don't.
I give no one hop. But it's like,
No.
I just acknowledge and move on.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
no,
mean?
you barely acknowledge. You just nod the head.
I just give a nod or like a slight like,
No,
and move on.
we had to have a little bit of a, what kind of podcast you do? And I'm like, oh, it's just a lot of shit.
Yeah, just about novel hair.
There's just this girl I'm friends with and she's gas. So I said. Because, thankfully for me, you do all the talking.
No, I'm very quick.
You're actually quiet enough today.
Yeah, you can carry on.
You can lead. But any Bicky's bits?
No, I kind of got through them there today.
Nothing today.
Just the match and
Shrove Tuesday.
Happy Shrove Tuesday, favourite holiday. Yeah, nothing else.
No. And
Do you have any events?
Well, I have Pancake Tuesday, yeah. Like, can I just say about Pancake Tuesday that apologies to all our organisers that pancake you put up was not very visually pleasing today.
What was wrong with it?
It looked like there was a load of zits on something.
No,
You
I'm
had to
going in
pop
to look
them.
at it again now.
Like, honestly, two people wrote me when I shared it onto my own story. Were like,
it's a blueberry pancake. Anyone can see that's a blueberry pancake.
like, I have a bit of PTSD. I know I say that a lot. About, do you ever remember that picture that was going around?
It's a phobia. I can't remember what the name.
Yeah, there's a phobia of holes. It's a phobia of holes.
Of pores.
Pores. And no, I hate it. Like, and you know what?
What?
You were like that. I love that. I looked over. You're like this, though. Like, okay.
I love it.
No, do you ever see the Peugeot trypophobia? Like, you need to get that picture up. Can you get that picture up for Becky to show her? It's of pores, and it turns out it's like a flower. It's like a magnified flower, and it pores like. It freaks me out. It looks like things are going to come out of
It
it.
breathes and it comes back in. I know. I've seen them before.
But the Peugeot 206 lights remind me of that as well. And I can't look at them. And that pancake reminds me of it.
Why? But you love zits and spots and stuff.
Can we delete?
No.
What?
Yeah, I love
hate that.
I love looking at that.
No, I hate
But that's
that.
not real, I don't think, is it?
No, I'm gonna have nightmares.
But you love
Yeah, I like spots.
and like
Only
blackheads and
only on
popping.
people I know though.
Oh God, yeah.
Like,
you're
if I was watching someone hair and they had a white head, I'd be getting sick.
Oh, stop! Yeah, no. If you didn't know them, it's rough.
No, I hate that.
I love looking at that. Like I love it. I love like Dr. Pimple Popper and stuff.
I don't like that either.
Now she's gone. She has no oceans as well.
Is she female?
Dr. Pimple Popper. Yeah, I can't remember what her name is.
Dr. Pimple Popper now.
Yeah.
Like, bad enough as it is you have a podcast. Oh, you're that one that pops pimples.
But
I
she
hate
doesn't
that.
even. She's got notions.
Why?
Now it's all
Pulling hairs out.
no.
I like
It's
that.
all like
I love an ingrown hair.
growths and
No,
like
cysts.
like lumps and cysts. It's no longer popping. I just want to see pop, and like, you know.
I don't want to see growths.
Yeah, it's she's getting noticed. She's proper like surgery and like doctor shit now.
Like, she's getting paid.
Yeah, I just want like some
doing
randomer
a blackhead.
bringing people into their front sitting room, popping their spots for them.
Rotten. No, but I really disliked that pancake today.
It's a standard blueberry pancake. I can't see how you can't see that.
I just don't like I didn't like the aesthetic.
No,
Like, give us a bit of cream if you
No,
like Nutellas
no,
and
no,
marshmallows or whatever else you want. But yeah, I've loads of bits to get through, but like,
Get through
we're
a
after
few.
talking for a good while there now already.
Yeah.
Mr. Producer actually recently was asked would he go on the Irish Hell Week. Have you seen the Hell Week?
I watched bits of it last time. Remember who was on it?
Nathan Carter's younger brother, what's his name? Jay Carter. Oh, Niamh Cullen.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I watched like 15 minutes of it or whatever.
Okay.
Heard it was very good. There was a lot of like
I heard it was
stuff
very
about,
good, yeah. But basically what it is for charity, Irish celebos. Does that mean Mr. Producer's a celebo?
Yeah.
Do you know what, we should have him on, like, interviewing him sometime?
No, he'd never shut up. No, genuinely.
No, ask him like loads of interesting questions that his fans might want to hear.
Yeah.
Get the
Get the
demographic
get
down,
the
you know,
followers up.
the age demographic.
No, then they'd be expecting it the whole time.
Expecting him the whole time?
No, just expecting like good content.
We'd
And
be
I'd be like, no, don't have a voice.
We'd be like, how many inches on the flop? Monday to Friday, tell me. But he's giving us nothing. But Mr. Producer, our own celebo, was asked to go on the Irish Hell Week. And it basically politely declined. But they bring people on for charity to make money, and whoever wins the money goes to the
Mr.
charity.
Producer wasn't interested in doing it for charity. He only wanted to do it for himself.
Like, give me the 500 G's, please.
Please.
But basically the army, they went to the Rangers or something, like the Ranger Wing trained them, but like basically tortured them for a week. Like, you know, sleep deprivation, food deprivation, like excessive exercise, heights,
exhaustion.
All like really physical.
It's like the Irish SAS.
Yes,
Like,
basically.
will you survive or born to survive or whatever? Like,
can you imagine yourself on it?
So I haven't watched Hell Week, but I'm assuming it's like a
very similar
compact
to the SAS.
version of the SAS. I'm not sure how long they do the SAS over, with Ant Middleton and stuff. No, I think, who was I talking about this before?
Do you know why he said no?
What, because of the heights?
No, like that was a good. He's afraid of heights when he wants to, though, lads. He's only afraid of heights when he wants it. Like he will go. We'd be on a cliff doing a cliff walk, and I don't like going near the side. I don't like going near the sides because you know what, Becky?
One gust of wind, you're gone.
One gust and you are gone. And you know one bit of it. You drop and die.
No, you would drop on a flat piece of ground yourself.
On a cliff.
And you're fine. No.
Okay.
Being like suspended in the air on something that I don't have any control of.
Come here.
Out.
Don't be getting aggressive with us now.
on our very own podcast.
We're not putting you to it. But anyway, he's sometimes afraid of heights, sometimes not. But that wasn't the deciding factor. The deciding factor was, what if he's starving?
What if he's starving?
No, he wakes up every morning, he's like that. I'm starving.
Malnourished.
Like, malnourished. He's starving his whole life.
And they only get like...
rations.
Rations and stuff. That's the whole trying to like physically exert yourself like to the extreme, like, exhausted on like bare minimum.
He is very competitive, as in he would be probably top of the class for the exercise part and the grueling part, the climbing through trenches, climbing up mountains, whatever. But don't starve him. Give him.
Or wake me up at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, wake him up and shout and tell him to do 5 push-ups.
But that's the like anyone. Like,
That's
if you watch the SAS, like the physical part of it is obviously
tough.
It's plain and simple. It's really, really tough, and it is what it is. You take it at face value, and you can either do that or you can't. But if you're
You're a bit afraid of heights as well, aren't you?
No.
Remember when you were up Chrysler? What was it? Chrysler?
No, it's not the height thing.
With flying.
No, just the whole
sudden death. What about that time Whistler? You were in Whistler. Did you not get a bit scared when you're doing the zip
No,
lining?
like that also wasn't high. Like, as in, we were very, very high, but that was just adrenaline and the thrill of abseiling down a mountain. Like, adrenaline?
She says, adrenaline. Do you know someone told me the other day their favourite part of this podcast was listening to you say your TH is wrong. So listen to you say all your T's with a H
Honest
after.
to God, I have developed a speech impediment. Like,
Impediment.
you're trying to put words in my mouth.
Impediment.
But no, that what is it, abseiling?
Yeah.
Like from Whistler to fucking the next mountain back, but you know,
Yeah.
that wasn't like, obviously you're so high and that's what gets you like going. You're like, oh my God, how high are we? But like, that was a rush. It was like pure exhilaration, like that. The knees, like I've never had that feeling before. Jelly legs. You know when I say, oh God, my legs are like jelly. I honestly thought it was just like a figure of speech.
Yeah.
And when I stepped up to go, I think we did the first one in pairs. So me and Kira got up first. Like there was like maybe 12 of us. And some of the abseiling down you did in pairs, some you did just solo or whatever. And me and Kira looked, you were like, I was like, I need to do this first, because if I watch people doing this,
you won't.
So like you quad up to the peak of the mountain, and then you like abseil off.
Oh,
peak.
you need to go there.
It's unbelievable. But
would you
like,
do
so
abseiling down a mountain?
You would.
Like I'd have to see what it
No, it's not called abseiling. What's it called?
I think it is.
Abseiling is when you're actually like falling down.
when you rappel down the side of it.
No, this is like, I can't remember. Like,
Do you know what's it called when you go
Zip
lining?
line, sorry.
Zip lining.
yeah.
I'd rather zipline than abseil.
I love abseiling
Yeah,
as
like
well.
abseiling.
though.
I haven't done it in years, but
You do the rock climbing and you're afraid to kick off.
No, I enjoy that. Once I do it once, I enjoy it.
But that, like when I walk to the edge and you get strapped up onto the zip line, like the trees, which are probably 100 feet in height, are like little dots. That's how high you are up.
Yeah.
And again, I wasn't like, oh no, I'm terrified, I can't do this. It was just, I never had that feeling before. The knees went. And they were literally just like, whoa, like what the fuck? And then you have no choice, you just let go, and it's unbelievable. Like
You do it again.
100%.
Yeah. Such an adrenaline rush.
I've never had an adrenaline rush like it.
And come here, with the whole Hell Week thing, like, do you think you'd be able to do the whole cold water thing? Like, that's what would hold me back.
Yeah, I think I could do the
Easy.
whole. I freezing
Wim
cold
Hof.
shower every single day.
No.
I
I'd
do the
rather
Wim Hof.
stick pins in my eyes.
Now I do it.
I hate being cold.
Like, I have a normal shower and then freezing cold, like at the end of every single shower. I love it now because it like literally just wakes you up. It depends. Like if I'm on my, like I think I told you this before, if I'm on my day off, I won't do it because I'm like, no, I want to be cozy and like chilled. But like 5 days out of 7, I'm finished all my bits straight to free. No, I do this. What goes through my head.
All right.
And it is like I remember when I first started doing it. Like I was like, oh my god, this is freezing, this is freezing, this is freezing, this is freezing, and I would like,
but you know
I
that
would
it actually
dread
has
it.
like healing properties for like depression and stuff like that.
Does
Supposedly,
it?
like shocking your nervous system. It releases certain endorphins that can like
Help
relax
with, yeah.
anxiety and depression. Like the Wim Hof Method. Like
Yeah.
Ryan's brother Conor actually is getting really, really into it at the minute. He was telling me all about it. It sounds so interesting. Like
Have you, have you watched Wim Hof?
No,
I've
but,
watched
like,
one documentary on him or one kind of
he has
show.
like this book that he's following. He has a few different books, and like he's after ordering an ice bath for his back garden in fucking.
Oh, I thought you meant Wim Hof. I was like, I'm sure he has
middle
a
of
way.
winter, like
Ryan's brother,
Conor.
yeah.
And yeah, like he was just telling me about like how you can even cure certain diseases by
Wim Hof says you can fucking cure
Cure
prolong
cancer
life and cure this and cure that. Like I don't look into it too much in that sense. I just like a cold shower.
Inflammation and stuff.
Yeah. But like it's mad what your mind can do as well. Because like I said, when I started it, you start and I'm like, oh my god, it's freezing, it's freezing, it's freezing. But now I have this routine that I finish shower, I turn it to freezing, I stand there and I just imagine that it's lukewarm water.
Stop.
And
Is that what he tells you to do?
I don't know. That's what I do. Like no, you just yeah, like you be breathing, but like I just don't think like how cold it is. I just think no, this is a normal temperature, but it's freezing cold. But it's mad. It just I don't know. You kind of like lose that connection between like.
And do you put it on your head? Your hair?
Oh yeah, I have again routine. Turn it on, I'm facing it straight on the face, all over the head, all down the front, and then turn around, all down the back, and just like stand there
Punishment
for a minute or whatever. No, it's lovely.
Lovely now.
It's really really nice.
Right.
Love it.
I'll
But
never
no,
try
that like so like cold water. Obviously, it would be a struggle because that's like you're jumping into like the sea and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Like freezing cold and probably like sub temperatures. That would be a struggle for anyone. But
What about the whole?
I'd give that a go. That wouldn't frighten me.
that a
Like
go.
water doesn't frighten me. Water would be like absolutely terrifying for some people, but water doesn't frighten
water
me.
doesn't frighten me either. Like
So
I
I think I
can
could definitely give that a go.
Yeah.
And the physical side of things, I would be sinking and burning, but I'd be very confident in the mental side of things.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd be probably all right in the physical thing, probably all right in the mental thing, but you know I wouldn't enjoy the whole like being cold in general. Like
That's where I would
you'd
excel.
be grand. Yeah, you'd excel. Like I hate being cold.
Yeah, whereas I'm
and
fine
I just
with
get
it.
thick. Like I'm just like if I'm in the shower.
If they come in and wake you up and all, you would be
That would be awful, but it's again, I feel like you get through it.
Yeah, I get through it.
If
would.
you're expecting it,
like you'd be going on that for the week,
and you're gonna
expecting
be like,
to be
I'm not
walking
going to
up.
get a night's sleep.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to be walking up at fucking godly
Yeah.
hours.
But you better believe any
ungodly
hard
hours.
surface I feel, I'd be like that.
You'd be
I'd
back
be like,
in
take
the,
watch. Cameras off.
You'd be like back in the bunker.
Yeah, honest to God. I'd be like, right, lads, you know what you have to do. I'll be very good delegating.
Yeah.
I'll be team captain.
Bring me tea. Bring me my lunch. You keep watch.
No, build a bunker. Let me snooze. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
Bye.
But yeah, I've never watched the Hell Week one, but I've seen bits of the S.A.S,
Yeah,
which is extreme.
extreme. It is extreme.
Then again, obviously I won't be able to do the
They'd
orienteering
be in
part.
this. Yeah, because you shit yourself. They'd be like in the snowy mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like
know.
I feel like I'd enjoy all that, like carrying the heavy stuff up the hills and stuff
No,
like that. I'd be real
I'd
competitive.
hate that. I'd be like,
I'd love that.
that's when I'd be like, I think I'm going to die.
What are you laughing at?
What do you be doing when we go for a hike?
You carry the heavy stuff because you are my little bab.
I'm giving out to me
Get-
for walking fast and stuff.
Right.
Give out to the people.
Mr. Producer, don't you be telling people our secrets that we fall out in the mountain hikes.
When you stop and I keep
Oh, he keeps going.
Oh, he's.
when you stop and I keep going and
Do you want a mic?
tonight. No.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I do have myself convinced that I'd love hiking up the mountains, all the heavy stuff. But like, I'd probably just make someone else carry it.
And remember, you could be wet. Like your clothes, you could have been made walk through a swamp or a freezing cold river at the foot of this mountain. Now you're walking up it wet and freezing cold.
No, I'd hate
Huh.
having to go to sleep like that. Like you couldn't. That couldn't be healthy for you.
No, it's not.
They wouldn't be allowed to go sleep. Like,
No, I think when they
we
get
were
back
watching
to-
the S.A.S.
Yeah.
Like supposedly they were getting out of the ice, like ice water, and they had to roll in the snow to dry off. What the fuck?
because
So dry,
snow.
lads.
I think I've seen that. Is that the S.A.S?
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
see that episode.
Wayne Bridge wins.
Because the snow is so dry. The snow is so cold that it's so dry that it would actually take the moisture off
your body.
You know?
Crazy.
Oh, a little bit nippy
no.
thinking about it.
I'd love to put myself forward for something like that, not as harsh. Like maybe
No,
like
but you don't get to pick and choose. That's the
I
point. You're
know,
like,
yeah.
I'd like to do this, but like, can we just not do like the wet part and the cold part?
Yeah,
that'd be
that'd
you.
be me, yeah.
You being there shouting demands.
can we get a bed?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just a little bed.
And I need my blow dryer because only freaks use hair straighteners.
and my cleanser, toner, and moisturizer.
Yeah, no, none of that.
Because
Well,
I
you
can't
know,
go
yeah.
out there with SPF. Like imagine, like you need SPF.
Well, you need the SPF on you. But I feel like you'd be so clean from the natural waters of the lakes and rivers, and you'd be real clean.
So if they ask us when this podcast starts flipping off to go on Hell Week together, imagine the two of us.
No, you do the physical and I'll do the mental.
No, I'm mentally better than you.
No, definitely not. You're too flippant.
I'd be like, right, you're heading to bed, I'll head home.
Yeah.
So where are we? So Hell Week, we're in.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Did you know Petit Falou?
Yogurts.
Not a yogurt. There's no yogurt in it.
Petit
Petit Falou is just, what's it called? Cream cheese. They're actually cream cheese.
That's lies.
Swear to God.
Lies.
Well, I read it on the internet. It must be true.
No.
I read that on the internet. I
No.
promise you now.
Go on, carry on.
Will you make a TikTok out of this, Mr. Producer? Petit Falou is actually not yogurt.
Fromage
It is
frais.
fromage frais, which is cream cheese.
Yeah, and yogurt and dairy desserts.
Yeah.
So it's all three.
So it's all true. I'm not a liar.
No, you said all of them are cream cheese. None of them are yogurts. Some of them are yogurts.
Some of them.
Yeah, like you can get fromage frais, yogurt or dairy desserts.
Really? Mm-hmm. But you know what fromage frais means?
Cream cheese.
Yeah, so I presume they're all cream cheese.
No, like
Petit
you can-
Falou, fromage frais. Like, do you know the fromage frais ones are the ones we used to always eat when we were younger?
Yeah.
They're cream cheese.
I know, but like you can get yogurt as well instead of frubes.
Frubes are frubes. They're
No,
not
like-
fromage frais.
They're
They're
Petit Falou.
Yeah, but I'm not about fromage frais.
You said Petit Falou.
As they are made from
Yeah,
Petit
there's
Falou.
Petit Falou fromage frais, there's Petit Falou yogurts, and there's Petit Falou
Frubes.
dairy desserts.
Right. I was on with fromage frais.
Well, obviously, because that's cream cheese.
0 minutes
Oh,
left.
we gotta go. Excellent. How happened? Battery?
52 minutes recording.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
absolutely
Wrap it up.
brilliant. We're wrapping it up here, guys.
Right.
Keep
Keep it all for next week.
I'll keep it all for next
That's
week.
unreal the way you can just tap it and it disappears. Thank God you do bits.
Thank God I do a bit. But come here, I loved episode 37. Thanks,
Yeah,
Mel.
thanks so
Thanks
much
for
for coming
coming.
out.
Good night. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.
Can't
Did
believe
it
that's
actually stop?
52 minutes.
No.
It's flashing 0 minutes.
Oh, brilliant.
Can't believe that was 52 minutes.
You just don't see time going.